Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Video Game Collectors Podcast. I'm Matt Rose.
I'm Josh Byerly, Byerly.
Misspell that. I misspell that all the time. I mix the E around. Hi.
Hey Matt.
Hey. We got some pretty cool stuff for you. During the, I guess, kind of our break from the internet, I suppose we had a couple months off. We were still doing cool stuff, weren't we, Josh?
Yeah, we were still spending money buying cool stuff.
And we got, I have to say, thanks to an also collector friend of ours, Fred, for sending me a random link. And I was like, what are you? He's like, are you bidding on these auctions? And I'm like, what are you talking about? What auctions? And I don't know how this guy finds stuff. It's bizarre. But he is a master at it. And he sent me a link to, it was a Mclaren auction. They're an Oregon company that does, they're an auction house around here. They have a website, amazingly.
And actually kind of an amazing website for live auction bidding.
Yeah, the live auction was awesome. How they have it set up is incredible. They got a random, they mainly do antiques and stuff like that. They actually have a great store. I went to their store and it's pretty cool. The whole town really is kind of like antique town. It's weird, but it's awesome.
What's the name of the town, Matt?
It was in Canby, right?
Aurora.
Oh, Aurora. Yeah.
Aurora,
Aurora,
right,
Oregon.
right by Canby. But yeah, it is an antique little town you drive through on your way to Canby.
But they happen to have consign with an ex Nintendo employee out of Mexico, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was the ex general manager of Nintendo of Mexico. But there was a lot of neat items being offered. I tend to think that maybe he worked there, or somebody that he worked with, he acquired some other items from him, because some of the stuff there definitely was from before Nintendo was in Mexico. And we're going to show you some of these items.
Yeah, we were fortunate enough to be one of a few bidding on this stuff. It was really well hidden. I have a feeling that if a lot more people knew about this, it would have been pretty berserk.
Yeah, it was a really, really cool auction. And with that said, we spent a lot of money, and not trying to brag about that, but we wouldn't have been able to buy some of the stuff if more people had seen it. So we were fortunate. We got some good deals.
Solid deals and really stuff, you kind of run across a couple times ever, really, if you're a collector. And so when you do, you just kind of suck it up and do what you can to get what you can, prioritize. And that's pretty much what we did. We did some spreadsheets and prioritized what we really wanted and focus there. But
yeah, it's been a couple months now, and I can't even remember everything, because Matt, you went and you picked this stuff up for myself and for yourself.
Yep.
In the auction. And
been storing it in my guest bedroom, and it literally is piling up all over my guest bedroom because there were multiple auctions. And anyway, so let's just kick this thing off. I'm gonna go ahead and take the screen and let's roll with it. I think there we go. All right, now forgive the light in this. It's going to be hard to see because it's clear. So with the white background, maybe I can get it. But it isn't oh god, that's terrible.
No, just hold it, angle it. Yeah, it's a Nintendo award. That's not bad. I can read that.
Okay.
And it's in Spanish. It's gracias por su colaboración, which is thank you for your contribution or collaboration, right?
Yeah.
Nintendo Mexico, I guess. I don't know what the rest of it is. And what's the date down there? It says December 1990. I would imagine
1990.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. So maybe possibly some sort of distribution through Mexico in 1990, but there's some later stuff as well. So I didn't realize that was that old. That's really cool.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's a awesome Nintendo award. I think it was in the first auction they ran, and it must have not been paid for, and then it was reposted in their second auction. And I think we got a good deal on that one, Matt.
it went for a lot more in the first auction. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
It was,
and I think that was maybe the only non-paying item in the first auction.
yeah, it must have been. Well, unless they had two of these. That's my only
That's
other
possible. That's possible. Yeah.
I'd have to look back, but either way, there's a Nintendo award for you. So
That's amazing. Yeah.
you know, one of two, one of three, one of who knows. You know, there's not many, but cool piece of history. That's pretty sweet. So we had to grab it, obviously. Forgive me, I'm gonna be reaching around a lot here, so
reach around.
Yeah, like that. Let's get into. This is just on my.
Oh yeah, it's just a Nintendo Entertainment System ROB binder, you know. I'm not a huge guru on every technical item that these are for, what they were used for, but this is an early binder. Not service center, but probably had some paperwork in there. We needed Andrew on here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have. He might have been freaking out here. He's like, "Oh,
it was probably like a field service, like a rep binder that showed displays and stuff. If I had to guess, this was an interesting thing in here, and we just bought it because, right?
I think so. Here, let me.
Q-Pix, I think is holy shit! I didn't even see this, Matt. So it's a HAL America binder. Is that printed on the, or is that a piece of paper in there?
No, the piece of paper is covering up part of the America ink.
Oh my god, I didn't know that was on the side.
Dang,
but that Q-Pix on the front is like an inventory management program. So
I think this is covering up PAL America.
HAL, yeah.
PAL and then the A.
Yeah. So we didn't even really look at this binder, did we?
No, it was just part of another.
Yeah. So here's like the user manual for this Q-Pix software is what I think the whole binder was.
Let me flip to a new tab.
Yeah, it wasn't that much. From what I recall, the binder that's absolutely delightful that binder is what it is. So it's something completely different.
Okay.
The binder's the money part on that. That's so cool.
So they just put this Q-Pix info in the binder.
Yeah, that's what it appears to be. It was probably a CES binder of sorts for HAL America. So HAL was located in Beaverton. So there's some other cool HAL items in here, if I'm not mistaken.
Since we're on binders, let's go ahead and this is the next binder I have.
The best book of Nintendo.
Sorry, I just got this camera set to a certain.
That's okay. Flip it back on the side there. Let's see what's on the front there. I was reading again.
Oh,
it is Nintendo Power, huh? Nintendo Entertainment System, Game Boy.
The beat
so
goes
it's like
on.
Just saying, hey, here's all of our shit. It's right. It's a media binder.
Yeah. I'll see if I can kind of pull my.
Oh, these are awesome.
Andrew's creaming his pants.
Look at it's all Spanish. On that display, Matt, go back and look at that display in that sleeve. Nintendo para ir. Look at that. That's really cool.
We should have had
too many of those hanging around.
Andrew on here.
Yeah. It's gonna be jelly, and I'm okay with that.
So you got a bunch of names and
Yeah, I'll cover that up.
phone numbers there.
No. Wow. Really cool
1990. Yeah, so everything's going to be 1990.
sales program for this.
Prepaid orders. Just cool stuff.
Yeah, we've just been letting this sit.
Yep. Order form.
Nice.
Just kind of flipping tab by tab, see what we got in here.
Mm-hmm. So these are cool. It shows like all the M displays that you could have got for Game Boy.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, I'd flip through here for days.
Oh, dang. God dang.
Some of
It's
this old,
so cool. It's so cool, man.
yeah. This binder is probably the money binder out of what we got. Although there's another one below it. I'll have to take a look at that. Let's flip. See what we got here.
What do we got there? We got some
Trick shooting, snake rattle and roll, punch out.
new products.
New products.
Yeah.
For 1990.
What's the last game on there that's no photo? Dr. Mario? Yeah, there you go.
Dr. Mario.
Okay.
Was apparently a new game back in 1990.
Our customers are growing. They're getting older. Got to get ready. They're going to want that PS4 and changing. Who would think that girls would want to play video games? I love the art in this. The design style is such a nice just a nice cross, that being from 1990, right? That is like, here's the next decade, and it's just changed ever so slightly from 1980s, and it's like it feels 1990s.
Here's the order forms. NES Advantage, $30. Power set, $128. Control deck, $68. So I don't know, maybe this is their cost. No, volume price, my bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's hilarious.
The dealer, see, it's for dealers. Dealer advertising program. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Use these. These are good. These are print ready items if you want to print something in your ad. See, that's what this is. Yep. Use these logos and phrases in your ads. So these are items that are approved by Nintendo, that if you were at Sears, they're like, you can use this Nintendo Power logo.
Pushing Super Mario 3.
All that left, bros, man. Look at that.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Or early was left.
Yep.
Then they went right.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Final.
Oh,
I'm skipping a few pages here too, by the way.
Okay.
Just for the sake of.
I love it.
Apparently, trick shooting was going to be a big game.
It's a good game.
Is it?
It's not bad. It's no love.
Nintendo Power, pushing the Nintendo Power.
That's a neat little pamphlet.
Yeah, it's got these little hangers on it.
Oh, that's really cool. I can't say I've ever seen that.
I've never seen a 4-way fold.
Yeah, that's a specialty little guy. Probably didn't go with that binder, but that's an excellent binder. Is there anything under that first front picture, Matt?
Up here?
Yeah. That's so cool that it's in Spanish.
No, it's just that picture.
That's really a neat item right there. Spanish specific display.
We are officially historians. All right, what else we got here?
Thank you for your collaboration.
That's right. You bought these pens. I don't know if you're going to be able to see these.
Were these the ones on the hat or separate?
No, these were just pens in
Okay.
particular.
Yeah, that's sick. Nintendo Seal of Quality pen.
Little
What we
Super
got?
Mario, Super
Oh,
Mario,
Mario, gold Mario, little Mario pen. These are really cool. And that's a Bomberman pen.
Yeah, Bomberman.
Bomberman 2. Yeah. That's probably a CES item, or maybe those all were.
We've got this other binder.
Oh, I forgot about this one.
Wait, we still have another binder too. The one I've pressed to buy. This is just a binder. Just a Nintendo.
Second half program. Really cool.
Some cool stuff.
Yep.
If we're keeping on the binder end of things, I pressed Josh to get this one.
Is this the Mattel one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh dang, I can't pull that off, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, no.
This thing is huge.
This is cool. I'm glad you bought this.
I really wanted this.
I wonder what else was this person had. From what we learned, it was an estate and his family members were selling the items and they'd contacted the auction house. And after the first auction did well, they went back and found more stuff. But this was just...
This smells old. Like, it's so cool. I know that sounds bad, but it
No. This is really a neat item. These are old. This is old CES stuff, I believe, or it's old sales binder.
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't CES, but this is 1977 when those handhelds came out.
There's a couple things up in here, so I want to pull them out. They're
That's
out of
so cool. I've never seen a binder like this. Codaphone. Look at that.
New product.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what that's about. That was weird. There's another one up in here. Home security system. I don't know why this stuff is in here.
He probably went to CES.
Oh, and he just
Grabbed all these pamphlets, got the Mattel binder.
This. Let's see what this says.
Mattel Electronics Field Personnel. Yeah. All right, that's cool, Matt. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, so we just got some of the games.
Las Vegas Pinball. Look at that thing.
Pinball games. Trying to push that out.
Oh, it's got a television. Look at this.
Early buy discount. Man, this is 79.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, this is old.
This is a neat binder.
And then
there's some order forms.
Yeah.
79 sales. Oh, there's a stack of them.
There's a lot.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's a hell of a binder, Matt. That's neat.
I think we got it for $220.
All right.
I thought it was a good buy.
The binder itself is just really rad too.
Just, if for nothing else, just for the fun of flipping through it on that.
This is fun going through these.
I'm going to pull up your hats. Now I'm going to start with the worst condition one, even though this is probably the coolest.
Yeah, these hats were destroyed. They didn't go for very much, but I'm like, fuck it, I'll buy them. Just cause.
I'm sure this could be cleaned up. A lot of this is surface.
Yeah. These hats by themselves aren't worth a whole heck of a lot, but they are cool. Though there were some other hats in here that I just had to buy.
A couple of wrong hats mixed in here.
for a few reasons. Zardion, because it has a Batman pin on it and a Qbert pin. I believe that's a Super Nintendo game, but the pins on it, I gotta imagine they came from CES, and so did the hat. I've never seen that hat before. And I bought it mainly because the uniqueness of the hat and the pins that are associated with it. So really neat item.
Rope.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Those things are so.
This was my busted ass Star Fox cap.
Yeah,
They had a few of these.
They had some nice ones.
I think this was definitely the cheapest
Yeah.
because it's missing its little button at the top, but that's okay.
I dig this one a lot.
Yeah, bases, super bases loaded hat. These things are just neat items. And I have to imagine, like I've said before, that these were CES items that's probably from the Jaleco booth, along with that I don't know who published the other one. I can't remember, but the Qbert pin as well, because they did it for Game Boy. I know they published it.
This is probably your best hat, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think I just bought it because it was that hat.
Yeah.
Really cool items.
88. Pretty good condition considering. This one's pretty nice.
Wearable.
Yeah, you could wear. In fact, you should wear this at Retro Gaming Expo.
Okay. I might wear one of each hat every day, different day.
You might come away with a few.
Some headlights, you're trying to say? Awesome.
Sifting through stuff here, trying to figure out what's next. This is going to be hard to show. I'm going to go ahead and attempt it. I thought this was badass.
Yeah. Yeah, it's different.
What is this, Josh?
Apparently it was a press kit for the Bram Stoker's Dracula video game, and they were given out at CES, and they made not very many of them, but there wasn't much details other than the description, unless there was something they didn't photograph, Matt, that gave those details. And the auction house specifically said it was from CES, so which leads me to believe that they spoke with the people who consigned it and said, yeah, they got it from this place. But it was amongst all the video game stuff. I've never seen anything like it. It's missing the contents inside. I really don't care. It's fantastic. Possibly the coolest item in the whole auction.
Yeah.
Waiting to find out more on it. As if anybody's ever seen one or has info on one, I'd love to know more. Oh, got a VHS tape.
VHS sealed Aladdin. I don't know that this is specifically anything to write home about.
Yeah, Matt, that's good. Here, flip it around. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Wasn't there another one?
There is a. I don't know if it should be here. We do have another one, and it's Street Fighter 2, but I don't have it with me.
That's okay.
So
that's really cool.
So we're gonna hop right into some fun stuff.
Okay. Yep. These are all prototypes we ended up with.
I guess it doesn't matter if the tag's on there or not.
That's okay. There were a lot. We know another local collector dealer picked some up as well from the first auction. Everything from NES to Game Boy to Super Nintendo. So we got a Super Strike Eagle. Pretty cool. We haven't opened any up. We haven't popped any in systems, played them, done anything with them.
No, this one says Brett Hull.
Brett Hull Hockey for Super Nintendo.
Oh, actually, somebody that watches this might like hockey.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Insert board with chips towards back on SNES. I like that sticker on there. That thing's pretty wrecked.
Yeah, it is pretty. I think
Should probably. We are gonna dump all these games.
In the trash.
Yeah, we're gonna just throw them in the garbage. Okay. Now we're gonna eventually get them all dumped and backed up. See if we can get them down to Frank.
Let's throw a few out here.
We got a Beach Valley. Is that what that says?
W Beach Valley. So I think it was
Beach Valley video game.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Maybe it was supposed to be volleyball.
Yeah, I think it was probably volleyball.
Volley. Yeah.
Somebody put an A instead of an O.
Okay. We got Battleship. And then I'm not sure what the next one is because I got not the best eyesight from
Loops.
Really neat.
Yeah, I got more. Let's do these. So we got basically a batch here. This will be the easiest way for me to do it.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo. This is Soccer.
One of the 15 soccer games on Super Nintendo. Not sure which one.
Jim Powers.
Yeah, Jim Powers. There you go. And yep, really cool.
Lethal Weapon 3.
Not the best Super Nintendo game, but first appearance of Joe Pesci in a video game.
Super Bowling.
Yeah. Technos of America was located in Oregon as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Super Bowling. Which one was the rare one? Was it?
You're thinking of N64.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thanks. Beethoven second.
It's actually just, yeah. There's only one Beethoven game on Super Nintendo. It's the one. Not to be confused, like they made some unreleased bullshit.
Dragon's Lair.
Look at that. Absolute published that for Super Nintendo. If I'm not mistaken.
Cool World.
Yeah. Cool World. I never played that.
This was probably what pushed me to get to
this
push
lot.
Super Double Dragon.
Yeah. This next one is a Super FX board.
Balls.
Look at that. See, it has the extra chips on the side, or not on like the board. No, see how the board is different than the other Super Nintendo boards. The pins on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
I see.
Super FX board.
It's got these over here.
Yeah, I don't know if Balls is a Super FX game.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah. Huh. Very cool. Those are cool. I like those.
It gets cooler.
But there's cooler stuff.
I'm going to do these one at a time instead. Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
Hitting some nests, some legendary wings.
Yep, just wings.
Just wings.
They couldn't figure out what to call this game in the US when they were porting it over. I've seen prototypes called Legend of Wings. I've seen it called Wings, like the old TV show.
I used to watch that show.
When did that make a great video game? I think I'd rather play Friends, the video game.
Die Hard.
Yeah, Die Hard.
Had to pick
NES
it.
Proto.
Had to pick it up.
Got to look at it. Really cool, Matt.
These two were really fun because you. Well, Josh, you can fill in the story if you want.
Hold on. Yeah. So let me grab this real quick. Oh shit, I don't have the game. Yeah, never mind. I thought I had a Mighty Bomb Jack. That was just a box I dropped on the floor. These were in a lot of NES carts that just looked like hell. And at first glance, that just looks like a destroyed to all hell label on that Rygar, right? Nah, it is, but it is also, it looked off to me when I was looking at it. Then there was a back photo, didn't have back label, and I think this lot ended up for like $26. There was this and Earth Defense Force, or maybe it was the other way around with Mighty Bomb Jack, and maybe one other game.
I can tell you, it was. Oh, well, whatever.
That's okay. But it looked like
Yeah, Earth Defense Force, $30, ending
$30.
Yep.
It looked like a mock-up label to me, or a printed in-house label by Tecmo. This is an early Tecmo game, released in 1987. So prototypes of this stuff, 1987 prototypes, are really freaking uncommon in the US. Just these early NES games, it just, a lot of the protos don't exist. Like, you can never see them out there. So this is a prototype, actually. Matt, is it still, do you have the screws out of it still, or did you put it back together?
No, but we did pull this apart and you could tell that it was a proto board.
Yeah, so it's got a big old squared off label, right? Is it squared off there?
Yeah, it is kind of squared off. That was the first thing Josh noticed. Gosh, let me see if I can get this in the camera.
Yeah. So I saw the label,
sharp edges.
Sharp edges, not rounded corners. I don't even know what the end label looks like, Matt. Yeah, just like somebody printed up the label and pasted it on there. That's awesome. And then
the giveaway was when we saw this, and then the sharp corners.
Well, the giveaway was the front label to me with the sharp corners, but I wasn't sure because the photos were so bad.
But there were two.
And there was another lot with a Mighty Bomb Jack in it.
And we got that with 3 other games for $40.
Yeah. Fuck, man. That's just those are like the finds you dream of, where there's a nice big auction and
proto mixed in with
it
it.
Sucks when people slip up, but these were just, somebody was going to buy this and it just looked like crappy cartridges.
Yeah. And you wouldn't know unless if you could grab them, you can feel the weight. It's like, kind of like when people would go to back in the day, they'd go to like Goodwill or whatever, and they'd grab all the Gyromite cartridges and they'd lift them to feel the weight to see if they were I don't remember why that was important, but
the Famicom
Famicom
yeah.
or not.
But you can actually tell by looking at the pins, so you don't have to do that. If the last pins on the Famicom adapter cards for black box, if you look at the pins on them and you're not sure on the weight, if you look at the pins on any black box game that has a Famicom adapter, they'll be centered. The last 2 pins, one on the left, one on the right, they'll be dead in the center. And if they're not a Famicom board, they'll be pushed far to the left and the right. So it's a Blaster Master level select. Yeah. That's an awesome one. we were pretty specific with the prototypes that we bought, Matt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there was stuff that we were like, should we go again? Should we hit it again? And then we are like, no, we're not going to.
Yeah, there were a few we would have really liked, but
yeah.
I
We
don't
do know the
know.
person who got the other ones. We'll let them talk about it themselves when they want to, but they got a lot of the other stuff, and we're happy they did. So we can kind of hopefully try to keep all the games and stuff known as one part of a, these all came from the same place.
Yeah.
So, and this is a platoon level select. So we got a couple cents off protos mixed in the mix here. And also an early NES game, 1988.
Two of those.
Two of those, yep. Both. One for me, one for you, Matt. And 5 screw shells. Look at that. Platoon and a 5 screw shell. Yep.
And then you were this was one of your specific choices.
Yeah, just a rare NES game. Rarer, not, I wouldn't say rare. But it's Jackie Chan action kung fu. Pretty fun, solid video game.
Custom tape job going on here.
Yeah. That's just how a lot of prototypes are, man.
And then probably one of the best ones. But this one's super heavy, actually.
The Jetsons. Yeah.
Rare game in its own right.
Yep. Taito. There was a Panic restaurant proto, but it kept going, and it was one of the first ones to end. And we were like, God dang, we want to buy so much other stuff. So we dropped out of bidding on that one, but the individual got it. Hopefully they share it as well. So, or they do whatever they want with it. I don't give a fuck, but they'll probably talk about it eventually.
We actually breezed through that faster than I thought. That's about it.
Okay.
I mean, we got more stuff, but
yeah, those were really the highlights. It was a cool auction. We've kind of been putting off doing this, and we didn't really have a plan to share it, but I know that we have some ideas of what we want to do with some of it. I'm sure we want to keep some, but we did have goals of trying to sell some of the stuff. And I think that there is, some sort of responsibility on our part now that we have it. Is I think we'd like to dump the items, get them documented at the Video Game History Foundation. We'll do that here down the road. So
do you see all three of us in your screen again?
I see all three of us in Mario.
Okay, cool.
And I see 4. I see Master Chief behind you as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. That's always a good thing. Maybe not that he's behind me, but sweet. Yeah. There actually we also got a let me just kind of breeze through this. We got it is a first edition. God, I swear it's brand new. The box doesn't show that it's brand new. Super Nintendo.
The contents inside being brand new. Oh, the Nintendo system itself.
We did get a very low number. What number is that?
7,000 serial number on an NES system.
I can grab that.
Yeah, go
let me
run and
grab that. I know where it's.
That was one of the coolest items we bought. That's going to grab the Nintendo system. Early serial number Nintendo system. Excellent item. There were other items in the auction. I think you can go look on their website now at the 2 completed auctions they ran and see what sold overall. But really great items. There was an undumped to the date prototype of Chesterfield for NES. There was a bunch. I think that was the only unreleased game.
Bigger game room.
No, there was a Trolls. There was a few unreleased NES games. So hopefully we see and learn more about those ones eventually.
I did want to show this because we did have this. It is a, I mean, it's again nothing too special, but it is sealed Street Fighter.
All right.
VHS.
Far out, dude.
Let's move this. Just an old mess. Oh yeah, that's a pretty low number.
Switch back. Can you switch back to a 3-screen view
Oh yeah.
or 1 screen?
Yep.
There we go. Look at that serial number on that sucker.
That's pretty low.
7,126.
And we got one of the deluxe boxes.
Deluxe, non-deluxe box.
Launch what am I, test market boxes.
Market,
There was nothing in it, no styrofoam, no guts, no nothing, because they seemed to pull everything out. We did get the original controllers and everything that came with this, but obviously no paperwork that can tie, you know, that number to it. But
just this amazing item though, with such a low serial number. I know people look at those and I think there's a list that tracks the numbers. They're just impossible to find sub 100,000 systems, and that's sub 10,000. That's insane. I don't know if I've seen one, honestly.
sub 10,000.
That's an amazing item.
There was that 400.
Oh, that's right. Is that the heritage one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
The one we had the option of buying,
The
possibly.
one that got away.
That's what happens when you try and mess around with a price and you don't go with your highest out of the gate. You know, you miss
it just
out.
ends up at heritage being sold.
Yeah, and it didn't even go that high.
I know, we should have bought it there.
It's like $3,000.
Yeah. It was nice too.
Yeah, is what it is. Yeah, and we also got a test market box. We have some other random stuff. Obviously just some bigger stuff. Some sealed weird cases for Game Boy stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing too over the top. Those binders are pretty sweet. This award, those prototypes, it was just fun. It was cool stuff.
Yeah. Pretty neat. I would recommend going and looking. I think I said it while you walked away, Matt, but go and look at the closed auction. There was some displays in there. Not big, massive displays, but some neat Game Boy ones, if I recall, that we didn't bid on. There's like this mosquito that's flying around my house. It's driving me fucking crazy. Sorry. Trying to kill it.
The game room looks a lot cleaner now. I like that shelving on the.
It's all perception, man. So yeah, it's all Super Nintendo. Oh, horrible glare. It's upside down. There we go. Metal more. Yeah, I just organized it a little bit, but
Looks
what you
good.
see right here is really clean and nice. Everything around me is not. So
Still looks good.
yeah.
Looks better than my blank wall. It has soon to have a cabinet on it someday, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? You got anything else? You just want to cut it there? And
yeah, I don't have much and keep it short and sweet. I think sometime this week, I think we want to kind of touch on heritage auctions that are coming up for their signature event.
I haven't looked much at it.
Yeah, there's some really amazing items. There's Golden Auctions has another auction coming up in early August as well, and there's some excellent items in that. Just really fun sealed video games. Maybe be able to snag a deal or two here. So
Sweet.
um
What do you got? What do you got for wins?
fuck, I don't know. All sorts of shit.
I mean, all of this stuff was wins.
Yeah, that was all a win right there.
Yeah.
I got some wins. Hold on, I'll grab them. I got one win.
One.
Yeah, it's a Dan Kaplan game.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Great ice hockey for the Sega Master System. Really uncommon sealed. Early stuff.
You know, this kind of sets up a double here. Speaking of Dan Kaplan,
Yeah.
uh,
Speaking of a double, Dan Kaplan. You're such a nice guy, Matt.
no. You'll see where I'm going with this.
Okay.
It was going to be on the show.
He was.
It was like nearly cemented. Nearly cemented. The cement was still a little bit wet. And but he couldn't make it because he's really just waiting for Wade's top 50 Genesis games to commence.
Oh, okay. So he can't come on the show because he's just sitting there laying in wait on Instagram for Waddley to post his Genesis games.
Yep.
Son of a bitch. I don't know if I ever want to have Dan Kaplan on the show, actually. No, I take that back. Love to have him.
I kind of wanted to go with something video game related this time.
Yeah. Not ice fishing.
It's not ice fishing. I don't remember if I shared this as a win. It's a huge win for me. I was so excited. I think I might have just shared it privately, maybe on Instagram. I don't know. But either way, I was so stoked when I got this.
You bastard.
I mean, it's just to me, it's just ridiculous. I got offered one of these in the same grade. When you know who originally had it. Not this one. This is a separate one. But I thought about it, hemmed and hawed. I knew it was going to be a good deal, and I passed anyway. It had some color touch up here, which is why I got a 7.5. Not this one though, the one I was looking at. And I regretted it ever since. And I got dumb lucky and found this one and graded the exact same grade.
Yeah, that's kind of the Pac-Man right there, man.
Yeah. I mean, you just take what you can get, right? You don't, you find one of these sealed, you buy it.
Darn tootin'. Yeah, I'm kind of lackluster on the wins. I mean, I've bought stuff, but it's also past my bedtime and I'm tired.
I'm gonna have a couple more. I did want to share some, it's not always sealed games. I was pretty stoked. This wasn't all at once, mind you, so this wasn't like an all at once win, but my win here is I completed a CIB set of the NFRs, and that's not as easy as you'd think it'd be.
Where's your Halo?
Where is my Halo? What am I?
You got 2 footballs.
What? Oh, I thought the Halo was in here. Anyway, I got the Halo. Give me a break. That's funny. I do have the Halo. It's in my closet. I'm not going to get up to get it, but I have the Halo. So I have a lot of them actually. But yeah, this was a tough set to get. CIB, forget sealed.
It's
CIB
tough,
was
dude.
tough.
I have a set CIB. That's it. I got 2 sealed of the whole thing.
Yeah, it's and if I had to pick, Josh, okay, out of these, you can find halos still here and there, and if you have a real
Yeah.
difficult time, just message me and I'll get you one. Um,
Fusion Frenzy,
you would say Fusion's the hardest one to find?
and then probably Project Gotham. I see the least of.
Yeah, I would definitely say that these two are by far the hardest.
Amped, I seem to see all the time for some reason.
Really?
Yeah. And
This-
and Munches.
Yeah, these two I would say are probably the easier of these to find.
Mhm.
Maybe Halo back then, but they're drawing up a lot. And then this, and then yeah, these two are.
Yeah, Project Gotham is tough. I think that I got a CIB set of that. I got a couple sealed ones. And then what I have are the employee sticker sealed ones.
That's a good set.
I have one with employee sticker that's sealed. So I can't remember which one it is.
I think
It's nothing great.
you have Munchies, don't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Or Munches?
Munchies.
I just call it Munchies.
I got the munchies.
Yeah, so this is fun though. This is affordable. This is doable for a collector.
Mhm.
It's not.
Even Halo is doable if you're just diligent.
Oh yeah, you
and
can
affordable.
you can do the Halo NFR CIB. If you're patient, you can pull one out of Canada for about $30. Still,
Mhm.
there are occasionally, $50 to $100 sales of it. But and then I would say, you could probably find all of these for about maybe not these two, but you can get these for anywhere between $20 and $50 a piece.
Yeah.
Would be my guess.
Yep.
At least that's where I was buying them at.
Just do a safe search if it's something you want to do. Safe search it. Go and just check it occasionally. Sometimes they just get mislisted.
And if you're curious, like what I would personally pay for either one of these two, I would pay between 50 and 100 for either one of these. That's kind of where my marker was for these. Just so you know. So if you get to that point and you're curious, and you're saying, what's a fair or at least a ballpark price? That's what I would think in my head. Maybe it's different for somebody else, but
Yeah. Whew.
but yeah. One last thing. I thought this would be fun to share. I don't have my knife, but we could. So actually, maybe I'll black that out. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Ordered this off of eBay. This is supposed to be a brand new Pac-Man 2600. Sears, in fact. This is supposed to be this.
What?
Yeah. This is supposed to be this. I just want to let you know.
So you got me one. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, I did. It's right here. It's in this box. No, I'm not even kidding. That's what it's supposed to be. I emailed the guy. He said yes. He used a stock picture. I asked again and again and again. I saw this box and I immediately knew, oh God. Anyway, when I got this, it's funny. This whole thing was caved in and it was literally pouring out. So I actually put a piece of tape over it just for fun. Because I thought I was going to ship it back, but I actually worked it out with. We'll get into that in a minute. So basically, this tape wasn't here, and
The box, Matt.
my tape job is. So this is how it was. This is how it showed up, like this. It was anyway. Yeah, I was going to open this up on air to. I knew what it was the moment I saw it. So let's take a look at what a brand new Pac-Man looks like. Oh, hey, this is brand new. That's pretty cool.
How much that set you back?
Oh, this was for $50. $50. This was $50. That's my $50 Pac-Man. I just want you to know.
Did the guy give you your money back?
eBay did.
Oh,
He offered me $1 back.
What?
I'm not kidding you. Yeah,
Like you sent me a cartridge, you asshole.
I don't give refunds is the comment, and I'll give you $1 back. And I said, no, I'll wait for eBay. Thanks. And then they actually didn't. They didn't even have me send the game back to them because I told them it was worth $1.
That's funny.
So anyway,
Don't give refunds. Here's $1.
I
Yeah, it's brand new. It's the one. From
Yeah,
Sears.
this is brand new. I just ruined it because I opened it. I opened it up. I pulled it out of the package. It's not even. It's not
Oh,
even.
God.
It's not even the Sears. Is it not?
It's not the Sears, man.
It's not even the right game. Oh, I thought that.
Oh, jeez.
I thought it'd be funnier than it probably was, but yeah, it worked. It worked out. Everything was fine. That's what happens when you do. Sometimes when you're taking those gambles with stock images with 2 feedback sellers, you know.
And sometimes you hit the home run.
Yes, and a home run would have been getting this basically because that's what it would have been.
Yeah, instead you bunded out. So
Yeah,
no, you foul tipped to the catcher is what you did.
I foul tipped into my balls. That's what I did.
That's right. All righty.
That's it.
Good reel.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you have any thoughts, questions, if you want to see us do something specifically within video game world, let us know. Throw in
It
the
has to be within video game world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Leave your thoughts in the comments. Let us know. Hate mail goes to Josh, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Yep, we do.
Take care.